Good morning, chicas. It is not morning, but I just woke up. So we gotta go over last night's dream mission. All right, so last night, sorry, there's crust all in my shit, all through my shit. But, what I was gonna say? Oh, last night's dream mission. All right, last night's dream mission: activate the timeline of the unbothered self. I'll step into a reality where my inner knowing is so strong, external resistance can't stick. Seek the version of you who has already received and embodies your full leadership and moves with serene certainty. You are not waiting, you are being. Objectives: locate the embodied timeline, anchor an object tattoo environment that holds the knowing. Decode the emotional signature of unshakable belief. Speak with the version of yourself who doesn't ask if, only how shall I enjoy it. Optional bonus level: meet a dream mentor who mirrors back the true scale of your vision. They may appear as a stranger, a future self, or even a fictional character you admire. Dream mantra: I am already hurt. I walk with the currency of certainty. I seek what is seeking me. I receive the timeline where my truth is unbothered and abundance is the norm. Boom. Actually, before we get into the dream, right? So I'm like, last video or whatever, I'm like, yo, I gotta figure out how to release the emotional memory of the past, because I feel like that is the main thing that is like tripping me up, because I'm thinking about how it felt when I decided I had enough time with my godmother, to how it feels deciding that whatever I am manifesting is mine. And there's like a disconnect. With my godmom, I'm like, there was no like, it's not like I tried to do this before and it didn't work out, so I have like the past coloring how I think it could work and da da da. Like, it was just you know what I'm saying? But with this thing I'm trying to manifest, or I manifested, because we gotta talk like it's done. There has been times in the past where I've been in similar circumstances and I didn't hold the frequency long enough. 2, I really didn't believe that it could happen. And 3, which is the thing that I'm like kind of, I don't want to say tripped up on, but it's just like kind of funny that I have this third thing and I'm still struggling to just like embody the frequency. But 3, I actually have like a solid plan and or like way to get my manifestation. Like before, like the last time I was in this situation, I was kind of just like, the universe is gonna provide. But like, I didn't really know how, wasn't really sure how. I was just like hoping that like an opportunity or something would come up, right? Now, I have like low key a concrete, surefire way to get the manifestation. It does technically require the movement of somebody else, and I feel like that's why I'm tripping up, because I'm like, yo, if this person don't move how I want them to move, the whole plan has to get reworked, because it's not even like the plan will fail. And that's the thing, that's how fucking like fail safe this shit is. Like, even if it don't work out, even if it wouldn't work out in the time that I want, and because that's the thing, what I'm saying, like, time is my real thing here. But even if it didn't work out in the time that I want, it would have to work out, because just logically it has. Like, in the real world, there's no way you slice it that it doesn't work in my favor. The main thing is time and ease, right? So I'm like, all right, how do I release that emotional memory? Because whatever happened last time doesn't have to happen this time. And I'm doing my Googles and they talking about some shake it out, release the the feelings through your body, dynamic movement therapies, yoga and mindfulness. And I'm like, okay, I be doing them things. I guess I haven't done those things specifically in regards to moving that emotion out of my body. I'm going to implement some more yoga mindfulness in regards to that specific memory, because it's just like, girl, let it go. Like because it's just like, logically it don't even make sense why I would be harping on it, because it's like, what happened in the past is not happening right. Like, it's too, like, it feels similar, it may look a little similar, but like there's so much happening, there's so much more happening internally that it's just like, girl, you're not the same bitch. Like, why are you still holding on to that? But okay, let's get back into the dream. So the main objective of the dream was to activate the timeline of the unbothered self. And like, that's like the main thing. Like, I feel like I'm so bothered by what happened in the past that I'm just like letting it color my future. And like, I'm not really fully stepping into the frequency of it's already done because of that sticky ass past memory. But okay, so my dream last night, yeah, I don't really remember locating no embodied timeline anchor or decoding no emotional signal. My fucking dream was fucking wild last night. So I woke up struggling to remember it. So bear with me as I try to tell y'all what the fuck happened. So I started off on like a trip with my family. I want to say, because like I was with a small person, a young person, and I don't really know who that person is, because like I don't have nobody that size in my life. So like I don't know who that small person was. And I think my dad was on the train. I don't know. So we at the train station, and my dad gets on the train, and the train starts leaving. And we could have hopped on the train because for whatever reason, the door was still open, but the train was leaving. And the small person I was with was kind of like hesitant to hop on the train because the motherfucker was moving. So I'm like, all right, whatever. We could just catch the next one. Like, I'm not going to force you to jump on this motherfucker train, because why is the train moving and the door open? Like, all right, baby, we could just catch the next one. So I'm like, all right, bet I'm looking to catch the next one. And you know, on the train platform where it like announces the train and how much time before it arrives, I'm looking for that shit. That shit telling me all types of shit that's not what I need to hear. Like, it's either the next train is not going so like, all right, so I'm like, we catch the next train and get off on the next stop to meet the motherfuckers that hopped on the train before us. The next train coming was not stopping at the next stop. It was mad convoluted. So then all of a sudden the train station starts getting hella busy, and we walking around. I'm trying to figure out how we gonna get to where we're trying to get to, but it's like convoluted, whatever the fuck. All of a sudden, dream shit, I'm on a cruise, right? I'm on a cruise, but I feel like I'm in somebody else's body. I don't know. It don't really feel like me, but then again, maybe it was me. I don't know. So I'm on a cruise, and I'm in a full body bathing suit. Like, the bitch got pants and arms. Like, mad weird. But yeah, so I'm on this cruise, whatever. I'm walking through, low-key kind of like sneaking through, and like this girl taps me or whatever, like gets my attention. She's like, oh, you want to go surfing with me? And I'm like, oh, sorry, I don't have a wristband. And she's like, whatever, like I wasn't really asking. Like, I don't know. She kind of was just like, okay, bitch. Like, well, you here, so whatever. But she was kind of asking, like, I don't know. She kind of was just like, okay, well, cool. You don't want to go or whatever. So I ended up going to the wave pool. And the way the wave pool was set up, it was kind of like a snake that you, or like, there was maybe like a waiting area for the wave pool. That's what it seemed like, at least. Like you know how lines for like roller coasters be like snaked, it was like that, but it was like in the water, and like you can like feel some of the waves or whatever. So I'm like at the edge, like, damn, I don't even got a wristband. So I'm like awkward or whatever, but I'm by myself, and then like we online, so I'm just like, all right, you know what, I'm actually gotta leave because this is weird. And like I said, I don't have a wristband, but whenever I leave, then all of a sudden it turns into like some sort of Mission Impossible spy situation. I don't know, but we still on the cruise ship, and some people are watching security camera footage, and this employee spy or whoever this bitch is went rogue, and they trying to catch this bitch. So they watching the video. She's doing some shit on the door and unlocking shit, you know, spy shit, tapping the shit and breaking in or whatever the fuck. So they watching her do that. I place my phone down or whatever, and yeah, I don't know, it's like mad foggy, but like I place my phone down, then all of a sudden this bitch pops up acting, I don't remember, but then my phone rings, and my phone happened to be like inside of all of the rogue employee spies belongings, and that causes a whole bunch of like the way the fucking phone ring like it's a fucking cartoon, like the shit start ringing, start jumping up and flipping around because it's ringing, and I'm like, okay. So that like kind of like blows her cover. She tries to like gather all her things that the phone like made hot, like I don't know. And now niggas is chasing her ass or whatever. So then I don't even know. I feel like I'm kind of chasing niggas or something. Yeah, I think I was low-key chasing niggas. It wasn't her, but I was chasing somebody, and then all of a sudden we like on the outskirts of the boat, or like on the deck, or I don't know where, I don't know the parts of the boat, but we on the side of the boat, and the boat is supposed to dock, but nobody's throwing out the chains to like stop the boat from moving. So the boat is just and just keep going, messing up shit. And then all of a sudden the boat takes a sharp turn, and like the bad guys is getting away because they stopped the boat from getting docked. Like it was crazy. I was like, okay, whatever. Then all of a sudden I'm back in the hotel or the cruise ship, the hallways or whatever with my family, and we like cleaned up everything that just went crazy. So we like cleaning up or whatever, and then we're in the kitchen, and my baby cousin, she has her hair in like a claw clip, and somebody goes like, oh, why isn't your head and feet covered since you were just pregnant? And it was kind of awkward because she either had an abortion or a miscarriage. Like she didn't have the baby, but she was pregnant. So they're like, oh, why isn't your head and your feet covered? Like you were just pregnant. Like you need to cover your head and your feet for at least however long the time is for that. So like she starts taking her hair down like awkwardly, like, wow, like you just blew up my whole spot. Like I'm gonna cover my shit now. And that was the end of the dream. So I'm like, okay, what the fuck that gotta do with activating the timeline of the unbothered self? Because that seemed bothered. Like, what the fuck was that? So let's break it down. So we have, how many? We have 4 main themes and interpretations, and we're gonna like go into them again. So the first one, mistrained, lost connection, younger self family. This may reflect a current feeling of being out of sync with parts of your inner family, especially the parts tied to innocence, trust, and emotional reliance. I will say the emotional baggage that I'm trying to, or that I'm actively discarding, definitely has to do with like trust and emotional resilience when it comes to familiar members. Like I kind of feel like I gotta prove these niggas because they don't fucking know. Because last time I looked silly, and now I can't look silly. Like that's the trauma I'm trying to like. So the child who wouldn't jump onto the train might represent a younger version of you who still fears bold decisions. And like that's the thing, like I feel like I'm just not boom, I'm in that timeline. You know what I'm saying? I'm still kind of like, is it safe? Does it have gluten? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, mad hesitant. The moment you chose not to force it, instead will catch the next one, speaks to a maturing form of self-compassion and leadership. Through the difficulty navigating after, though the difficulty navigating afterwards shows how tricky it still feels to reconnect when older routes no longer work. I'm like still thinking about that one, because while I'm like, yes, I understand the self-compassion and leadership, I feel like, bitch, we should just hop on the fucking train. Like, yeah, I'm glad that I'm being gentle with myself and not, you know, being rude and forceful. But it's like, because the thing is, like, I feel like my younger self is the type to just jump. Like, I always been a motherfucker to just run, jump, and pull. Run, jump off whatever fucking cliff into the water. Like, I was never like, like, so I feel like the fact that my younger self, or there's a part of me that is so hesitant, is just like, girl, that's not even you for real. So whatever. Number 2, cruise mission, surfing invite, phone disruption. This segment has major spy in disguise, mission compromised energy. The cruise may represent a luxury timeline you're preparing to fully claim, but as an undercover version of yourself. You know what? That is tea, because like I said, I was like, I technically was dressed for water, but it was given like not comfortable. You know what I'm saying? Like I guess I had on long sleeves and pants to go to the pool. My girl, I know people do that, but like not me. I'm in the thong bikini. The ice cream truck. I don't really want ice cream, but damn. Damn, this fucked up my whole shit. But anyway, he's kind of loud. What I was saying? Right, so let's actually just continue. So, but as an undercover version of yourself, the surfing girl inviting you without a pass mirrors your desire to bypass approval and permission and just ride the waves of abundance and experience. And it's like, yeah, you're right. You're right. I don't have to ask for permission because I am worthy. Your phone activating the rogue agent's cover might symbolize your intuition or your voice accidentally revealing something that was hidden, maybe even within yourself. A part of you is scared that your power will blow your cover, but it might be exactly what you need. And it's like, you know, I feel like that is part of like what I have to get over, because I feel like as a child I've always been, maybe not even as a child, like my whole life for real, I've always been ostracized for some things, and maybe sometimes I don't have the proper words or the exact words, so it might not be understood, but there are times where I have the exact words and the exact proof and the exact science for whatever I'm talking about, and motherfuckers is just not trying to hear my truth. And it's just like, maybe I feel like part of me is like, okay, let me not speak because motherfuckers is not gonna hear me, or it's gonna blow something up, or it's gonna change. But it's like, maybe I should just say what I need to say, because my phone caught the bitch, basically. Like, you know what I'm saying? All right, number 3, road cruise and family cleanup. When the ship goes off course, it shows what happens when things feel misaligned or when you're not anchored in certainty. The family cleaning up after suggests you're leaving, or you're learning how to integrate chaos rather than avoid or shame it. The fact that you cleaned up with love is powerful. Now, I'm like, yeah, cool. And it's not even that I don't want chaos. It's just that I don't think my family would be like, I don't want to say family, because the motherfuckers in the dream that help me clean up, I feel like they would help me clean up, but it's just like, I don't know how to explain it. It's just like, I feel like when chaos ensues, is that the right word? When chaos happens, motherfuckers don't know how to just let it, like, all right, perfect example. I feel like everybody has gone through this shit. As a child, you drop a cup, break it, and your fucking family flip. Oh my God, you broke the cup. Oh, grab the broom. And it's just like, we could just sweep this shit up, my nigga. Like, we don't have to be screamed. Like, why am I getting lectured for 40 fucking minutes about an accident, bro? Like, let's just clean up the cup, tell everybody to wear socks for the next 2 days, and continue on. Like, it don't have to be this big fucking thing. Like, you not teaching me nothing by screaming. You actually teaching me to not fuck with you ever again. Because, like, if some shit happens, I'm not going to want to come to you because you're going to blow it out of, like, you're not going to make me feel safe. Like, and I just feel like that is kind of where I'm like, I just want to avoid chaos altogether, because these motherfuckers is not going to clean it up with me with love. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just kind of like, about that part. And the last one, cousin and post-pregnancy ritual. This has resonance with unbirthed potential, perhaps creative dreams or energetic intentions that didn't fully manifest yet. The expection to cover head and feet may represent the sacredness of loss, transition, spiritual hygiene. It's a nod to resting after gestation, even when birth doesn't occur. And I'm like, yeah, you know what? I need to respect myself. Because, like, sometimes I feel like I don't even want to say start things, but, like, things don't fully come into fruition, or I'm in the middle of it coming to fruition, but I feel like I have to take a break, and I feel bad about taking that break. I'm like, oh, like, girl, you didn't even do what you was supposed to be. Like, you didn't even give birth and you talking about resting? Like, from what? And it's like, I actually did do something that requires rest, and I should be gentle with myself and really just understand and listen to my body more. Because that's the thing. As a manifester, human design type, it's not always go, go, go for me. It's like big burst of energy, idea. We lay down what we can, and then we rest. You know what I'm saying? And that just doesn't mesh well with how capitalism works. Like, bitch, you need to get up again and go to work again. Even if you did that shit yesterday, nigga. Like, fuck you, ain't rest. So I feel like it's just really, that is just really a nod to me. Ooh. Yo, you know he tight? Because this nigga got a scooter and headphones, and he walking the scooter like, bitch. Because, like, you could have used the headphones, put the phone in a pocket, and got the fuck. Like, he's tight. Okay, what the fuck was I saying? Damn, I'm sorry. I don't know what I was saying, but energetic codes from the dream. 1, I'm ready to move forward, but my inner child needs reassuring that jumping on is safe. And that's just like, yeah, girl, we gotta get you right. We gotta get you feeling secure, because we gotta jump. I'm ready to jump, but, like, I don't want to, like, the thing is, part of me is ready to jump, but the other part of me is not ready to jump, because I know if you don't, all right, so, like, even, let's just say jumping on a moving platform. If you don't jump with certainty, you're going to end up hurt. Like, something going to get caught, your foot going to slip, you're going to fall. Like, you have to, I'm on it, you know what I mean? Like, you can't be dope and hesitant. So I know the fact that I still feel that way is the reason why I don't want to jump at this very moment. But it's like, girl, we got to get you ready. We got to get your moon shoes on, babe. Second one, your magic does disrupt illusions, but in a way that reveals truth. Interesting. You're no longer just a passenger on the cruise, you're part of the command crew. Even what seems like failure, missing a train, the phone mishap, is aligning you with your real path. And I'm like, huh. I'm trying to really, well, the thing is, I'm getting to the point where I'm like, the path isn't straight. You know what I'm saying? The path is breathing, moving, because I'm alive. So when I move, it's gonna move to meet me. And I'm really just trying to become very comfortable with that idea, because it's like, my little earth brain is like, okay, it's, what's today? Friday, Saturday, shit. I'm like, okay, it's Saturday. Then that means on Monday, this will happen. Then on Tuesday, this will happen. And then something will happen on fucking Sunday. And I'm like, oh, now Monday to, it's a whole new plan. It's a whole new path. And it may feel like a mishap, but it's just how the path is going to unfold. Because like I said, I'm alive. It's breathing. It's moving. It's ever changing. It's growing. It's not going to be stagnant and rigid. It's going to respond to me. So wherever I'm at, that's what it is, type shit. And I feel like maybe my younger self is just not catching that, because that was never what I was taught. Like, it was, oh, you do this, you do this, you do this, and then that's gonna happen. And then, I mean, it's kind of like, girl, but did that ever happen? like after high school, bro, was life what niggas said it was gonna be in any capacity? Like, no. So like, stop holding on to that. But anyway, so I'm like, all right, let's tie this into the dream mission a little bit more closely, because I'm still, well, I was kind of seeing how it can relate to activating the timeline of the unbothered self, but it was hazy, it was foggy, it was kind of, you know, so like, let's break it down again. Missing the train, choosing grace instead of panic. This is step one of the unbothered timeline. Instead of rushing, blaming, or spiraling, Dream Me said, we'll just catch the next one. And that's exactly the unbothered alignment. That's exactly what unbothered alignment looks like. It's not reactive, it's not reactive leadership. Even through chaos, even though, wow, I can't read for shit today. Even though chaos followed, the choice to move with trust rather than fear set the tone. The inner child, your younger self, still held fear, but you led anyway. And it's like, you know what? I did do that. I said, because the thing is, like I said, I'm used to motherfuckers blow. Like, if I broke the glass and, oh yeah, I could have easily been like, let's just hop on the train, bitch, and we would have both died. Like, but you know what? I'm like, you don't want to jump, let's go do something. We'll find another way. And that is what I'm learning with the path that I'm on, because I'm just like, say I plan to do something and I don't do it, I'm like, oh, I'm a fucking failure, everybody hates me. But it's just like, no, I can just pivot. I can just, you know. To surfing, the surfing invite and bypassing the wristband. This is about self-authority. Unbother You knows, if I'm called, I belong. Saying yes to the invite without credentials or proof shows you moving through inner resonance. Jesus Christ, I'm so sorry, guys. Not needing external validation. The awkwardness you felt mirrors your edges with abundance. Stepping into new access, but not fully embodying it. And it's just like, yeah, that's real. Because it's like, I didn't have a wristband, and nobody even asked me for my wristband, but I was the one that was like, oh, this is awkward, let me leave. Because as I'm remembering it, I don't even know if I'm remembering it right, but like, I feel like the little waiting line, it was a waiting line, but it also was like a chill area for people that didn't want to actually go into the wave pool. And I probably could have just went into the wave pool, but I held myself back. 3, the phone, scene, and disruption of the spy's cover. This symbolizes a core trait of the unbothered self. Truth disrupts illusion, even when it's messy. You weren't trying to interfere, but your natural signal exposed something hidden. This is your magic at work. Even if it caused chaos in the moment, it aligned the environment to truth. Unbothered doesn't mean untouched. It means unshaken by necessary upheaval. Yeah, like that's back to the whole path shit I was saying. Like, I just have to be, I'm on the path, and just, you know, keep going, like adapt in real time. For the crew's gone rogue and family cleanup, unbothered doesn't mean things never go wrong. It means you don't collapse when they do. You went from passenger to responder, not reactor. You and your family cleaned up what happened. There was accountability without shame. This is exactly the maturity and presence of the unbothered timeline. Right? I mean, I feel like I just have to trust myself that I'm not gonna be the reactor in situations. I'm going to still guide myself with gentle hands, because I'm just immediately thinking, like, if shit goes wrong, not only do I have to course correct, but I have to deal with motherfuckers yappinizing. Just, you think you so grown. You think you know how everything works. And it's like, maybe I do, because I'm watching your life in 4K and it's ass. I don't want it. So you don't know what you're talking about neither. So I really don't know why we having this argument right now. Anyway, let me relax. Let me relax, because I just got a little crazy. Fifth one, fit cousin and sacred rest after loss. This part honors the truth that unbothered doesn't mean unfeeling. There was loss. There was something not fully birthed, but instead of denying or glossing over it, the dream included ritual, care, and tradition. Unbothered includes reverence for what didn't arrive, its whole sight. And it's like, yeah. I feel like that's even more so tying into just holding the frequency, because it's just like, yeah, it wasn't birth, but we're not gonna act as if nothing happened, and we're going to, you know, move as if it's still not even still going to happen, but like move in a way that sets us up for success for it to happen, because we staying on that timeline where it happens, regardless of what the fuck happened. Does that make sense? I'm yappinizing. This is a fucking long video. I'm so sorry, guys. But summary of alignment: I didn't control the dream. I practiced being unshaken inside of it. Even through busy stations, rogue trips, unbirthed timelines, and exposure, I navigated without abandoning myself. I am already in the unbothered timeline. Now it's just about choosing it again and again and again and again in waking life until it fully stabilizes, until the vibration fully stabilizes. So yeah. I feel like the dream mission was a success. I feel like I have more tools and insight on how to process the unprocessed emotional memories, and also like hold my younger self. Like, girl, it's okay. You're scared. I feel like, because I'm imagining the scene with the train, jumping onto the train, because it's like, I feel like, yes, it's good that I led my, like, I didn't react, and I was just like, all right, we'll just catch the next one. I didn't like get mad at myself for not wanting to jump, but I feel like my next mission is giving my younger self the tools and preparing them properly to be able to execute the jump. Like, I feel like the jump still needs to be made, because we didn't get back on the train. The station, I don't know, but I feel like I need to prepare myself for the jump, and I don't know what that looks like. I don't know what the preparation like entails for real, because I'm still trying to figure out like what processing it really means, because it's just like, yeah, move it through your body. When the feelings arise, yes, I do move through the body and like breathe into the area and speak through it, but I still feel like it's not properly handled. Like, yeah, I don't know. I guess that's what I have to do. I'm gonna see y'all the next time I have a thought. Sorry, this was so long.